Okay, I think we're live.
Oh,
hi
hey
everyone. Yay.
It's our fourth live-in, write-in, I think. I hope.
I've lost track.
Oh man. The other day, someone like told me that like I was doing like 30 covers 30 days, like math, and I was like, so we have like 30 covers, but I wrote like 27 plus 7 and said it was 30, and someone told me that was wrong, and I was like, oh, that's really wrong.
It's okay. This month is for writing, not math.
Okay.
Yeah, awesome. Hi everyone. Welcome. Day three of NaNoWriMo, for us anyway. I think time zone wise, maybe it might be day 4, like very early in the morning, day 4 for some people, but feel free to say in the chat where you're watching from or writing from today.
Yeah, it's super exciting. I see like everyone from around the world today.
I know. I love the beginning of NaNoWriMo because everybody's just like so pumped and so excited. If you don't know if it's us or if this is your first time joining, welcome. Also, if you come to like every single one of these and you've seen our faces a lot, welcome to you as well. I'm Catherine. I'm the communications director at NaNoWriMo.
I'm Josie. I'm the editorial and programs intern, pronouns she, her, and I'm from Texas. So hello, everyone from Texas over here. I'm from Dallas.
Yeah, I'm in California, the Bay Area. Oh, man. Switzerland and Spain and Tennessee.
I see Netherlands, Denmark. I'm pretty sure I saw Sweden earlier. Italy. Oh man.
Calgary, snow-covered Calgary up in Canada. Very different weather from here in California at the moment. Minneapolis. Oh man. So France, Utah, Germany.
Hey, for everyone in DFW. So many people, guys.
Yeah. Egypt, Idaho. Oh man, awesome. Well, thank you everybody so much for joining us today. Also, if you've never been to a virtual write-in before, basically what the next hour is going to look like is we want to get our word count in for the day. We want to get those words down. So we're going to be doing some timed writing sprints. We'll give you an optional prompt and we'll set a timer and all write together. And then we'll also be able to just like chat with each other about, what we're writing, what's going on for us, how we're feeling. I don't know.
I bet everyone has a lot of emotions.
There's so many emotions.
Okay, so y'all just remember to subscribe to our channel so you'll see upcoming virtual write-ins and other cool videos. We're starting to upload our YouTube guides, and those are really exciting. And also remember to announce your projects. I know it is November, but it's never too late to announce your project. And sometimes you get so into writing you might have forgotten to. So make sure you do that.
Yeah. And when you announce your project, also don't forget to update your word count. It's up to you how often you update it. Sometimes I'm the kind of person who's like, I just wrote 10 words. I should go update my word count so I feel a sense of accomplishment. So I do that sometimes. But if you do get to 50,000 words by the end of the month and you update that on your NaNoWriMo profile, we have a bunch of sponsors who give like discounts and offers and like a lot of really cool stuff for all NaNoWriMo writers. But then some of them offer additional like discounts for people who get to 50,000 words. So the only way that you can get those winter offers is if you update your word count. So just a heads up about that. Excuse me. I'm just gonna find the link to that offers page real quick, because there's some really cool stuff there. I also wanted to remind people or share with people that we have our big double up donation weekend coming up this weekend. So that oh my gosh, that starts tomorrow. I was like, that's Friday. What are days of the week? But yeah, so that starts tomorrow. And essentially what that is that NaNoWriMo is a nonprofit. We are mostly funded by small dollar participant donations. So we're really honestly a grassroots organization. And part of the way that we kind of keep our programs running and make sure that we have all of these events and things for you is that we do fundraisers. It's a necessary evil sometimes, but these ones are actually really cool. So our double up donation weekend, for just this weekend, if you donate, you'll get like double, like the next level of donor goodies than you usually would. And we have hourly prizes and grand prizes. I think the like top tier grand prize is a trip to the Writer's Digest conference, like some really, really cool stuff. And we'll also be having webcasts throughout the weekend, which if you subscribe to our channel, you can be notified when those are live, with authors like Francesca Leah Block and Charlie Jane Anders and Kwame Alexander. So all that's going to be going on this weekend. And I'm like falling behind on the chat. I'm like, oh, there's so much good stuff. So I'm going to put in those links. There's the sponsor offers link, if you want to check those out. And then I will also put in a link to our donation weekend there. Okay.
Yeah, and also a quick thing, 30 covers 30 days is going pretty strongly now. I'm gonna post like today's cover like after this Friday, but signups end November 15th, so make sure you get y'all's covers in. It's super fast. All you gotta do is basically put in a synopsis of your cover and see if you get chosen. Look is in your way. And here's a link to the blog post that has all the info. Anyway.
Yeah. All right. People are jonesing for a prompt. So
yeah,
we got our announcements out of the way. Thank you for listening to us do our little spiels. But I know why you're really here. You want to write. So let's write.
So okay. So for 5 minutes, we're gonna start pretty easy. Our theme today is past, present, future. So we're gonna start with the past. And so the prompt is, what things does your character associate with a childhood? Think about objects, favorite foods, scents, or anything like that. So we'll take about 5 minutes. You can make a list or like start describing things, whatever works. And if that prompt doesn't work for you, you can do whatever, just write. So we'll end at about 43.
All right. Great. Let's write.
Okay, you have about 30 seconds, well, 20 seconds now to start wrapping up. Okay, so come back to us, guys. What y'all write about? Drop down your list, or if you were working on something else, maybe your word count. I immediately see Jazz saying that one of the characters was attacked by a bear when he was a kid.
Whoa. Yeah, let's say he won't forget about it. I'll say.
I really don't think he will.
Oh man. Yeah, I was thinking a lot, also just because like I personally have a stuffed animal that I have had since I was 4. It's Nala from The Lion King. I still sleep with her
Oh,
every night. So I was thinking about like stuffed animals that my main character would like.
yeah. I wrote mostly about like childhood like foods, because I feel like when you think about foods, you really remember like the scent of like walking in on like the kitchen and like
Mm.
bothering like whoever's cooking if it's done yet.
Yeah.
Oh man, that chat's going fast.
I know there's so many people today. It's great. I also just want to say I saw some people in the chat who were like doing some research, like how often do you water a newly planted tree, or like what do you eat for a Victorian dinner meal? And that's great. I also want to say like those are totally details that you can change in later revisions. I know I have the same struggle when I'm writing. I'm like, I need this detail to be perfect to move on. But I've had to like train myself out of being like, it's okay, maybe it's not the right thing, maybe I can just move on. So not saying you have to do that, but that is something that I recognized in my writing. It's like, oh, okay, maybe for this like first fast draft, I should just plow on even if it's not the right thing.
Yeah, that I'm trying to read some of y'all so I can read them out, but y'all went so fast. I have to look. uh, okay, I see Rocket Joe wrote, my protagonist remembered a time in school when he and his twin brother switched roles and ended with his teachers chewing him out for the bad performance on a test.
Nice.
Um,
Nancy wrote 62 words about 4 a.m. rides on my squeaky rocking horse. That's fun.
oh, that's cute. Uh,
Well, Lydia said my character read a lot of Moomin comics and her mom was always drinking Diet Coke.
oh, that's cute. I love that.
Yeah. Carrie said I focused on an amulet the character received from a parent they don't remember. Nice.
Oh, I see Natalie put, my MC's looking at an old bracelet that reminds her of happy times with her old friend before he murdered their mentor for no reason.
Oh my gosh.
In fact, she knows of yet. I'm like, oh.
Whoa. So much drama.
It's so fun how y'all like make these things like so like add like a lot of like twists or like
I know.
drama that I would not have thought.
Yeah. I see some people working on other stuff. Like Bethy says, I'm doing a big battle scene, or somebody was saying I'm just continuing the scene that I wrote that I was working on before, where that's totally fine. Like as long as you're getting words down on the page, that is what we're here for today.
Yeah. And also, if anything's helpful here, you could like write it down and just like paste it when you get to that part later. You don't have to write in a linear fashion.
It's true.
I see Kit wrote, my character remembers apple cider, harsh winters, hunting dogs, and beasts made of liquor from childhood.
Mm.
That's like such a vivid image.
I love that.
Oh, Hi Hope says 97 words about finding kittens in the barn because you grew up on a farm. Her grandma found her sleeping on a pile of hay, all the kittens dozing on her.
Oh, that's so cute. I love that.
Oh, I love that. So cute.
Yeah. See some people coming in too, asking if it's too late. No, we just finished our first writing sprint. I put the prompt that we used in the video description. So if you want to go back and if you missed it and you want to go back and you want to use the prompt, I'll be updating those in the video description and in the chat as we're going through. But we got more sprints to do today. Don't worry.
Yeah. And before we start our next sprint, I did want to ask y'all a question. I want to ask, how do y'all deal with your inner editor during NaNoWriMo? If you don't know what your inner editor is, that's basically just a voice telling you, like, while you're writing that, oh, I gotta like stop and like, as y'all were saying, like, I gotta stop, research this, or this scene wasn't good, I should go back and fix it. I think we all relate to that.
Yeah. I know. So for me, it's my partner has this thing that they say when like something is happening, you're like, oh, I don't want this, and they're like, impermanence is on your side. And I feel like I've tried to get that into my first drafts too. It's like this will all change in later revisions. Impermanence is on my side.
I know for me, I like if I'm doing stuff on a Word doc, I just like leave comments to myself like, hey, this is not that, I didn't really like this part, let's change this later and just move on. Because it's still like I put down like how I feel about it, but I can like just move on from that. I also think writing, like handwriting, if you can do handwriting, I know it's like can be demanding, but that's why I do like tend to like writing it down physically, because well, I'm not gonna go back and edit something I wrote it in pen. I'll just waste a lot of paper and I'll get sad.
I like how many people are just being straight up rude to their inner editors. Just like, no, you can't sit with us.
Yeah, a lot of people are saying like, Nancy put, I tell her to suck it up, buttercup, now hush up.
Tamara says revision is where the real writing happens anyway, so don't sweat the inner editor. They're just looking for attention. I love that.
Quartz and Onyx says, to my inner editor, let's procrastinate on editing, reverse psychology, procrastination.
I've never tried that one before. I'll have to give that one a shot. Oh, Alexis says, unpopular opinion, I indulge my inner editor to a certain degree. If I don't, I end up getting writer's block. I mean, that's I think really good to know about yourself, and like good to find those lines and those boundaries for your own writing, of like knowing like, okay, I need to do a certain amount so that I can actually move forward. But... All right. Shall we move on to our next word sprint?
Yeah, let's go. Okay, so this one will be about 10 minutes. And as I said, it's a past, present, future theme. So this one's the present, assumingly. And it is, write a scene about your character indulging in their hobby or passion. What do they do? What emotions do they feel while doing the activity? If they don't have a hobby, just make one up. Maybe give them one of yours, or just think of something random. So we'll do 10 minutes, and that should end about 02, so 2:02.
All right, that's right.
we have like 40, 30-ish seconds left. So start to wrap it up. Put your word counts or what you wrote down in the chat. And oh, there we go. Okay, guys. Oh, that's a lot of word counts.
A lot of people, it's like a lot of people have been getting a lot of words down.
I love Elise's comment, 204 words about my character loving daytime TV.
It's great. Fiery Princess said, I realized my main character had absolutely zero hobbies, so I gave her some. Good.
Yeah, this prompt made me like, my main character, she loves gardening, but I have like no scenes of her actually gardening. And I was like, oh, this actually helps.
Emily asked for 300 words about exploring a vintage bookshop.
Eve, I said 324 about college partying.
Bex wrote 185 about horseback riding.
Stardust which put 215. My MC enjoys gardening because it's the only place she can practice her light powers in a land where magic is legal.
Ooh.
What's going on there?
Banafi Bonbon says, got 174 words and said, somehow even less than the first 5-minute exercise, but it is making me think about the gaps in my character and world building. So that's good progress too. I'm a slow writer, honestly. Like people get it, like folks getting 500 plus words in these sprints is amazing to me because I am so slow. But sometimes it's like unlocking that little piece that you're like, oh, wait, this is what I need to work on or focus on can be super helpful. Kava says only 345 words to reach today's goal. You'll get that by the end of this. I'm sure you will.
Oh, that's so good. A lot of people have characters gardening. Yeah, we're twinning, guys.
Dina Lee, we're at 341 about embroidering.
And a lot of people like saying they're adding hobbies, which I think is great.
That's awesome.
I think like hobbies are also like one of those things like you don't really think about because it's such a like I feel like I don't know, like it is good to have hobbies, but it's also like you don't think about that because like do they have time to like pursue those or they're like fighting off something?
Right. But sometimes it can like you can figure out ways later to work it into the plot, or I don't know. But
Yeah, like do their hobbies like help them fight something?
Yeah.
I always love characters who like they like knitting or something, like, and then they like use that like knitting needles like a weapon.
Yes. Teresa said, my mass murderer main character did not have a hobby, but now she is a cat lover. Character depth. Nice. I love reading these so much. All these little snippets always make me want to read these stories, just so you guys know.
Yeah, y'all have great ideas and I love them.
Mhm. I also like, I was having a lot of trouble. I was working on a piece for a while that had 12 main characters, which was a choice that I made. I can't say that I recommend it, but I was like having difficulty, like, okay, I need to distinguish between all of these characters and I also need to make them all feel real. And so I was like trying to find different ways that I could connect like my experience with all the characters, and hobbies really helped with that actually, because there were a few characters like I don't know, and then I'd be like, oh wait, but maybe they like swimming and I like swimming, and so like this is a thing that I can like, you know, share with this character. So sometimes it's good, it's a good way to get into your characters' heads too, I found.
Yeah. And I know I have a character who like he doesn't really have hobbies at the start because like he's so busy. And I think like maybe examining why they don't have hobbies probably
Mhm.
is like an interesting way to take it. And then they can discover their hobbies through the story.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Okay. And I did want to ask y'all another question. Um, so what motivates y'all to write? It could be beating your friend's word count, getting that cool nano winter shirt. It could be something else, like something more personal. I just want to know because I think like everyone writes for their own reasons, and I love reading them.
That's true. Oh, that's a good question. Hmm.
Mm, mm-mm.
I feel like there's the like deep philosophical like part of that, and then there's the like day to day, like what what is making me write.
Uh, I know my day to day is like, um, so I use Discord a lot, and you have like statuses on Discord, and I like wrote like I have this many words out of 50K, and I have like a lot of like pleasure just from like updating that every day. And then
Right.
my friends will see that and be like, "Hey, you wrote today," and I'm like, "Yeah, I did."
I have a few people that I share like when I finish a chapter, I'll share it with them. And so that really motivates me because I'm like, oh man, I have to like share a chapter with them by Friday. And if it's not done, then I'm not going to be able to share it. So I think that's what really motivates me on a day-to-day basis.
Uh, Ooh, I know I saw Mel wrote, I write to represent the underrepresented. And I know that's like a big personal thing of why I write, just like writing more diverse stories. And I talk a lot about this if you just hang around with me. But like I know like one of my big things is like I didn't grow up with like there's no like Filipino characters in like media, and I really want to like have those stories out there. So a lot of my main characters are Filipino just because of that.
It's awesome.
Uh,
Susan says the story won't leave me alone until I put it on paper.
hey, that works too. Mm,
Taylor Starnight says it's an exorcism of the soul, and I'm addicted to positive
man.
reinforcement, and I need things to show to people.
And then I like all these like let's see, people who are just saying because of Nano, there's an end of the month deadline. I'm
Yeah.
like, yeah, that helps, guys.
Oh yeah. Somebody said thank you for the winter shirt reminder. I'm just gonna drop that link in the chat. We currently have our winter shirts on order for pre-order. So I know some people are like, okay, I'm gonna buy the winter shirt. Like I'm gonna pre-order the winter shirt, and then I have to get to 50,000 so that I can wear it.
Hmm.
You're also good.
Uh,
Mary says grabbing a couple hours a day just for myself. That's a really good reason to do it.
yeah, self-care, guys. Writing can be self-care.
It can be. Hmm. So good. Yay. Yeah. Okay. I'm like, even just reading these, I'm like, oh yeah, these are great reasons to write.
Yeah, I'm motivated now, guys.
No, me too.
Okay, so let's get on to our next prompt.
Yeah.
So we're in the part, like the future part of past, present, future. So this one might be a little silly to y'all, because maybe some of y'all don't know your ending, and that's okay. So this one is just your character decides to get an unexpected career change. So like a knight becomes a daycare worker, or a spy becomes a farmer, something like that. So what does your character do? How do they feel about their job? What's their day-to-day like? So we'll give a little bit more. We'll give you like 12 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, 12 minutes sounds good. So 12 minutes to write. It'll end at 25 about. Let's go, guys.
Great. That's right.
All right, guys, y'all have about 30-ish seconds to wrap it up. Start putting your word counts or what you wrote about in the chat. Okay, welcome back, guys. Yep.
Yeah, let us know how that went for you. And I'm always interested in case like we share word counts at the end of each prompt, but if you want to share like total how many you got during this last hour, during this whole write-in, feel free to put that in as well, because sometimes I think it can be good to look at that and be like, oh wow, I really wrote that much in an hour. You know.
And I hope like if you did the prompt, it helps you with either like the character direction or maybe even the ending. Congrats, you've gone farther than you were before.
Yeah.
And I do see some career changes up here. Mary Rose says 270 words for an insurance agent, become a superhero / detective. I feel like that's actually like a really good combo because superheroes always have breaking stuff. So
it's true. Just picturing him like, you know, flying over the city, like passing out, like, here's your reimbursement form.
Oh no, I think I lost it, but I did see a mercenary turning into an professor, which I'm like, that's interesting.
Nice. A professor of what? Brenda Lou got 1,087 words for the hour.
Whoa.
Awesome. Dream says I use this prompt to, oh no, I lost it in the chat. Oh, to imagine what happens when my character gets her first job as a cashier. Virginia said he had planned to go he had plans to go to Mars, but decides in the end to go back to the farm and fields and goats and chickens. Two very different things. I like it.
I see fairies. It said 311 words. My assassin is masquerading as an escort to get into the other side. Our sidekick is now masquerading as a senator. That's fun.
Nice. Lex got 211 words that I got super in the zone. That's great. FAT 121 for the sprint, 300 total.
Oh, I see Natalie said they did all of this handwritten. If y'all have trouble like getting word counts from handwritten stuff, what I do is just like count how many I did on one page and just like pretend like I did that for all the pages.
Just multiply it by however many pages you wrote. Yeah, that works. What a Music Eat wrote 366 words, the most words I wrote in 12 minutes. Awesome.
Nice.
Anders says progress so far is like 1,200 words. You guys are killing it.
No, we're doing so good for the first week, like third, fourth day. It's so good, guys.
Yeah, I don't know. I know you said that and I'm like, oh my gosh, what day is it? I feel like November exists in just this nebulous time. Great. Awesome. Well, thank you so much, everybody, for joining us. I hope that this was helpful. It seems like a lot of you have made really good inroads into your word counts today. So, you know, folks, you're saying like, oh, got over 1,000 words. Like you're so close. You're almost there. Yeah. This is always great. We'll be doing these pretty much every Thursday throughout the month. I'll put in that link to all of our upcoming events again as well, because we've got a bunch of stuff going on this month. Writers of Color hangouts and LGBTQ meetups. There's some stuff on Zoom. We've got writer yoga. We've got our big donation weekend this weekend, some author webcasts. So tons of stuff going on, and would love to have you join us for more of those.
Yeah, y'all try to like come to our events because they're fun. And I think writing my community is a great way to get motivated, guys.
Yeah. So Sid Schwartz asked, do you have any suggestions for places to find prompts? One of the things I forgot about actually is that if you follow at NaNoWriMo on Twitter, we also have this amazing crew of volunteers who are running word sprints, and some with prompts and some just as word sprints, but close to 24/7 over on NaNoWriMo on Twitter. So if you want more prompts or more sprints, you should go check that out. Right. Cool. Well, yay, thanks. I hope you're all feeling excited and either jubilant if you've met your word count for the day, or inspired to go out and write a little bit more. If you still got a little bit more to do. I know I am, so yeah.
Good luck writing, guys. Y'all can do it.
Yeah, we believe in you. Woo! Day 3.
Woo!
All right. We will see y'all next time.
See ya.